Hi guys, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Updates, and you're with me, Ollie. And today I'll be showing you the new Speed Duel decks. So these decks are completely different to normal Yu-Gi-Oh! So these are like a separate game, I suppose, to normal Yu-Gi-Oh! So these have some new cards, 3 new cards in each deck, and they're quite good. But in these 2 boxes here, there's actually 3 decks in each. There's Yugi deck, there's a Yugi, there's a Pegasus, and there's a Ishizu deck, as well as in this one there's a Kaiba deck, a Joey deck, and a Maya deck, and my Valentine deck. So these decks are, the rules are basic. We'll go through the rules in a minute after we've opened one of these boxes, and we will talk about the rules afterwards. But yeah, they are a little bit different to normal Yu-Gi-Oh! And shall we get into this video? Right, so we'll be opening this blue one here with Kaiba, Joey, and my Valentine. It says Speed Duel, Starter Decks, Duelists of Tomorrow. So if you want this, I got it from a Chaos Cards. They aren't sponsoring this video at all, but we just we buy a lot of our cards from Chaos Cards. So let's open this and see what it's like. So the back has all the lists of the cards, but we will actually look at them. I'm hoping they are different. I am very hoping. Go on, box. I'm hoping they look different, the cards, because if they're the same as normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I'm not going to be happy. So, oh, okay. So this box comes with some cards. We'll look into that in a minute. So we'll put that to the side there. It comes with, so this is the My Valentine deck. So what else have we got in here? We've got a playmat, was cool. We got a Joey. We should have a Kaiba, and yes, we have a Kaiba. So it's really cool. They're in these little boxes here, as you can see. Really cool, thin boxes, and that. So here they are. All 3 of them. So shall we open the Kaiba one? So as it's got the list of the cards here, so it was really cool. So how do we open? Oh right, it's got a little thing here. So we whip that off. Oh, okay, cool. Look. So this is the Kaiba deck. So right, oh wow. This is cool. So these are blue. These are the skill cards, I see. And I see down here in the writing bit, you may not be able to see, is like a watermark saying Speed Duel. So that's cool. Oh, look at that. It's got a picture of Seto Kaiba skill card. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. So it looks like they're going to be all like that, I suppose. So but then we've got Breakdown. Okay, cool. Dragon Cooler. That's really cool. And we've got a white, Blue Eyes White Dragon, but normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. So we've got 3 skill cards here, but a normal thing. Oh, it does have the watershed of Speed Duel just imprinted. It's barely seeable. But so we've got Blue Eyes, we've got Battle Ox, we've got 2 Battle Ox, Y Kashin Powered, we've got 2 of those, Lost the Dragon 2, Lord of D, we've got 2 of those, Han and Twin-Headed Behemoth, we've got 1 of those, Trident Dragon, Spirit Ryu, Kaiba Man, Flute of Summoning Dragon, Stomping Ground, Cost Down, Burst Stream of Destruction, Mountain, Interdimension Manta Transporter, Dragon's Rebirth, and Trap Jammer. So that's a bit odd. In this, so you basically get just 3 new. Yeah. Okay, so you only get 3 cards. The new cards they've done is this. Do the backs have the same as that? No. So these are just basically normal cards. Basically normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Except from these 3. Okay, interesting. So let's look at the Mai and Joey one, and then we'll get on to the Matt and oh yeah, we got these 2 look at as well. So we'll open Mai. So oh, card got stuck. These are really cool that you can put your deck back in there, but it's not a 40 card deck, it looks like. So we'll look at that in a minute. So what have we got here? We've got Aura Strategy, and let's look at the back, and we've got again a really cool artwork at the back with the skill card. We've got Flight of the Harpies. Okay, we've got Tribal Singtree. We've got Harpy Lady 1, Harpy Lady 2, Harpy Lady 3, Harpy Lady Sisters, Amazon Chain Masters, okay, Amazon Swordswoman, okay, Amazon Sage. Okay, I thought they'll have the new Harpies in it, the new Harpy cards. I've actually got a Harpy deck. I will put that in the description down below if you want to check that out. For 2 Bird Face, Sonic Shooter, okay, Eglant Inktus, I can't say it properly, I'm sorry. We've got 2 of those. Triangle Artistic Spark, Cyber Shield, Harpy's Hunting Ground, Amazons Heirloom, Amazons Archers, Windstorm of Itakura, Shadow of Eyes, and Wild Tornado. So yeah, so just like these are small decks, so maybe we're gonna have, maybe it's not a quick, maybe it's a quick game. They've probably tried to speed it up. So shall we go into the Joey one, and then we'll go into the other cards, and then all the other stuff. Right. Oops. I did a bad job there. Yeah, there we go. So these are actually really good. I would say it depends on the rules, and I want to know about how the rules are going to be. But getting 3 decks in just 1 box, fantastic. I think absolutely brilliant. Don't know if you can mix them. Probably. So we've got here is Grit, Last Gamble, Power O' Mine Nation, Red Eyes so they're the skill cards. Red Eyes Black Dragon, Meteor Dragon, Flame Imitator, Muskie the Legendary Sword, Alligator's Sword, Baby Dragon, Time Wizard, Little Wing Guard, Copycat, Guilford the Iron Knight, 2 polarizations, so we should have a fusion then if we've got polarization, Stray Lambs, Legendary Sword, Sogon, Dice Fon, Graceful Dice, Skill Dice, Conniva Chains, Red Eyes Spirit, and here are the fusions. So you've got Flame Swordsman, Thousand Dragon, and Alligator Sword Dragon. That's really cool that he's got fusions. So we're going, before I open the cards, we're going to have a look at these skill cards. So let's start with Kaiba. So Kaiba, it says Kaiba on it, and it says skill. Once per duel, you can use one of the following skills. Okay. If you successfully normal summon Lord of D, add one Flute of Summoning Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's really cool. Reveal one Flute of Summoning Dragon from your hand, then add one Lord of D from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Oh wow, that's a really cool card. That should be in real normal Yu-Gi-Oh. So we got here my skill. If you have Amazon monster and a Harpy monster in your hand, reveal them and draw one card. If you control an M&S monster and a Harpy monster, draw 2 cards. What? Oh, if you control them, okay. Each of these skills can be used once per duel. So only once per duel, okay. Joey one here. During your turn, you may reveal one normal monster in your hand this turn, and the monster is substitute for any fusion material. If you do, the other fusion materials must be the correct ones. Oh, that's actually really cool. Only once per duel, so yeah, that's really cool. And then we got Last Gamut, Beat Down, and Flight of the Harpies. Kaiba, again, on the Kaiba one, if you control a level 5 or higher monster, you can activate this skill. Okay, so if you control like Blue Eyes or something. All monsters currently control gain 300 attack for each level 5 or higher monster you control. At the end turn, flip this card over. Okay. Okay, flip the card over. We have to have a look at the rules in a minute. If you lose 8,000 life points or more, you can activate the skill during your next draw phase. During your draw phase, you may search for a Harpy card, revealing it to your opponent, add it to your deck instead of drawing. Okay, that's okay, but there isn't enough Harpies in the deck. Okay. At the start of the 5th turn, okay, that's specific. Activate the skill, count both players' turns. Oh, okay. During your main phase, you can reduce your life points to 100 and discard 2 cards from your hand and roll 6-sided dice and draw cards equal. This only can be used once. That's a rubbish effect. That is no, I do not like Last Gamble. No, that's a rubbish effect. My camera, I had to just my camera stopped going there. So yeah, look, Last Gamble I don't really like, but so here we got Peak Performance, Kyber Skill, and Field Spell card. Oh, it's a field spell card. So does it get added into? I suppose these all get added into the deck, I suppose. Okay, it can be played. Okay, and it's acting like the normal field spell card. All Dragon, Wind, Beast, and Thunder monsters gain 200 attack. We've got the My one here. You can look at the top card your deck at any time. Got Grit one here. You've got Joey one here. At the start of your turn, call 2 numbers, roll 6-sided dice. If the number you called, your life points do not get lower than 1 until the end of your opponent's turn. This can be only used once per duel. That would be cool to use in emergencies if you know you're losing and you really need to, and you know you're going to win. Maybe you're really low on life points and that. Maybe gives you time. Anyway. So they're the 3 each. So let's get on to these extra cards and then onto the walls, because this video is getting a bit long. So we've got Champions Valiant, Fusion Gate, and Amazon's Village. So they're probably cards you can add in each. So it looks like this would go in Kaiba, this would go in Joey, and this would go in Mai. So that's what it looks like. So shall we get on to the mat and the walls? Right, here are the walls. It's underneath the play mat here. I will get onto the play mat in a minute. So definitely let's go through the walls. So we've got standard rules for speed dueling here. Okay, so if I move that there, standard rules, right, so each player begins with 4,000 life points. Okay, so it's half like normal. We normally would, in normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Start with 8,000, so it's halved. If your life points hit 0, you lose, like normal. If you have fusion monsters, purple cards, I don't worry, like Thousand Dragon, place them in the extra zone like a normal you would do normally. Your deck needs to contain between 20 to 30 cards. Okay, so in normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Your decks can be between 40 and 60. In normal Yu-Gi-Oh! You can have a 40 card deck or a 60 card deck, or in between. So it looks like it's like half the 40 and 60, so it's basically half the deck. That's interesting. Your extra deck, if you have any fusions, the Joey deck did, you can have between 0 and 5. I think it should say between 1 and 5. Okay. Yeah, so up to 5 cards in the extra deck. It's not halved because normal, I think it's 15. After shuffle the cards into your deck before dueling, but not the extra deck, yeah, like normal. You can't have more than 3 copies of the same card. Yep, okay. Each player chooses 1 skill card before the duel and places it face down in front of them. Okay, so you choose one skill card and place it down in front. Okay. For them. Flip a coin. The winner gets to choose who goes first, or you can do rock, paper, scissors. First or second. If you go first, don't draw a card. Each player draws 4 cards from their deck at the start in hand. So you draw 4 cards, but the first person who starts draw 4 cards but can't draw any more. And then after that, it's each player draws a card. Right? That's what it looks like. The duel is played in turns. At the start of a duel phase, you can set traps, spells. Hang on a minute, is this explaining normal Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm just quickly reading this. Yeah, okay, so right, if you already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you can skip this bit here, because this is just teaching you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, which is really good for beginners. So, and it explains better than the actual little rule books we get. So that's actually quite cool. Yeah, so don't worry about that. If you already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you will know about this bit, which is quite good with the 4,000 life points, 20 to 30 card decks, 5 cards, up to 5 cards in the extra deck. You only have 3 copies, and you choose 1 skill to put face down at the beginning of the duel, before the duel starts. Here we don't have to worry about this if you already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I have got some tutorial videos on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'll put them in the description below if you want to learn that. So this is what we want to know about these skill cards. So skill cards are chosen before the start of the duel. You choose 1 skill card and place it face down before the duel starts. So the character's name is showing. Where did I put the card somewhere, I don't know where. So you place it face down before the duel starts, so you place it like that. You can flip it face up at the start of the duel. If it does not, then the instructions on the hidden side of the card will tell you when you can activate it by flipping it face up. When you do, follow the instructions. So let's read this. So this one says, if you have an Amazonas monster or Harvey monster in your hand, reveal it, then draw 1 card. It doesn't say anything about activation in it, or flipping. Doesn't say anything to do with activation or flipping. So it says it might say you can flip it face up at the start of the duel, If it does not, the instructions on the hidden side of the card will tell you when you can activate it by flipping it face up. So, as it doesn't say, I guess you can just activate it when like here where it says you have Amethyst monster and a Harpy monster in your hand, reveal it, draw one card. So you have to activate the skill. So you go face down like that and then flip it to activate the skill. Okay, I think I get that. So, any more skill cards should be a secret from your opponent until you use them. So your opponent doesn't need to know what type of skill card you got. Okay. When it set up at the start of the duel. Okay, so you choose what from. So you get 3 skill cards, but you only can choose one of them. Okay, to use. So I guess the other 2 don't get shuffled into the deck. So you only get 1 to use. That's what it looks like. Cards legal for legal. Oh, cards what you can use in speed duel. Speed duels are played with carefully selected set of cards for speed dueling. You should only use cards with speed duel watermark. So let's get that. So you may not be able to see from the camera, but just underneath the writing here, there's like a imprint where it says speed duel. So you only can use in the speed duel ones. Okay. You can use all speed duel cards when playing a full Yu-Gi-Oh trading game, and put them in the decks except for skill cards. You can be using. Oh, that's cool. So you can use these ones into normal decks. That's actually really good. But if you want to use a speed duel, you have to take them out and put them in speed duel. Okay, cool. Shall we look at the map now? Because I'll explain a bit more in a minute. Because I just did some research actually. Yeah. So here you may not be able to see the map fully, but I'll go through it. So we got here is graveyard, deck, like a normal map would do. Nothing here. Got 3 monster card zones and 3 spell and trap card zones. So there's no pendulum zones. There's no what is it called? Extra card zone up here. There's none of that. And then here is another gap. We got field zone and extra deck. But there's no actual gap for your skill card. What's really annoying, because there should be like a mark here so you can put your skill card there, but it just says you place your skill card at the beginning before the duel starts. So you choose one of your skill cards and you place it face down like that. And so you face it. I would place it here, or here. But yeah. So basically, what we'll be doing. So that is the simple rules and the playmat and decks. Don't forget, this is a separate thing to normal Yu-Gi-Oh! It is not replacing normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Not yet. We will be talking about the upsides to this and the downsides to this in another video. But I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry it was so long. I hope to see you again for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Card updates video. Hope you liked that video. There will be a learning how to play the game tomorrow on Sunday at 7:15 GMT time or British time, so you can learn how to play with me. I've decided to do it tomorrow so we can all learn quickly and learn how to play it quickly. Anyway, if you want to see our recent video, go up there, or if you want to see tutorial videos, go down here. I've got tutorial videos on how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! as well as I'll be adding, when the video comes out tomorrow on how to play Speed Duel, it'll be added to that tutorial. So again, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell so you can get uploaded for each video I upload.